95% of the US population has some type of health issue, whether it's back pain, whether it's diabetes. And of the 95%, 65% of people are taking pain medication or some type of medication. Is that crazy or what? Is that healthy or unhealthy? Unhealthy. Well, my name is Amanda, and I'll briefly tell you my story and why I'm so passionate about helping free people from pain. Because when I was in my early 20s, I had a tragic horse riding accident where I compressed the tibia and the fibia and broke all the bones in my ankle, and they had to separate the bones. I had a fixator and walk around with the crutches with this fixator on. For 9 months, I couldn't walk. And after I started walking, I started developing a lot of hip pain. And that was because I only had 60% range of mobility in my ankle. And so my ankle didn't move, my hips didn't move, which impacted the spine. And then my middle back started hurting, and the upper back and my neck. Got to the point where I was giving up on my life. I was really, really depressed, thinking there's no way out. I can only do so much. And I've been to all the chiropractors, I've been to all the massage therapists, I've tried everything under the sun, and nothing was helping me at this point. One thing I did find very transformational was meditation. So I went to 3 8-day retreats with Dr. Joe Dispenza, 8 days listening to information about how your body heals itself. I applied those things to my life, and I was able to heal myself. I went to the chiropractor, got x-rays 6 months ago in January, got them again just recently, and by golly, my spine, the 2 fusions that were there, they're not there. And the spondylosis that ended up being inflammation of spine, it's not there either. And I know that I was able to heal. My body was able to heal itself. We get a cut, it heals. We don't see the inside. We don't know how to heal. So that's what the intention here is. So we do have a course that we'll be launching to the public here soon. And you're on the Early Bird Waitlist. You get first access to the course. But in today's video, I want to teach you about you, how we work, how we operate. So I want you to imagine in your life that you got ran over by a car hit you, boom. Now what happens when you have an injury, or it could have just been stress of some negative thoughts that somebody placed upon you and you didn't know how to deal with them, so you suppressed them. It turns out being anxiety, then depression, then disease. But this is fine. So imagine that you got hit by a car, or when I got bucked off the horse, I landed on the right-hand side, which jarred up this whole leg up into my spine. And then because I didn't have much range of mobility, my hips didn't function. So all this stored tension got started in my hips. And then it wrapped itself around, and it went around the spine up to the neck, and it just totally almost feels like it almost paralyzed me in my life. That's all I could think about was my pain. I'd be in my day and all I could think about was this pain, and I got to, get some more Tylenol to help my pain. So I don't want you guys to have to go through that. I want to teach you what I learned to heal myself. And so the meditation was great, but I learned one other thing that really made my results a lot faster, and that is breathing and stretching. But here we are. So I want to teach you about what happens. Here is your body. Our body is charged. It's energy, right? So here's our body. We are energy. That's what we are. And these are our little brains. There's 8 of them in our body, and they communicate with each other. So if you got a lot of tension in your hips from some trauma or some stored up emotions in there, shame, guilt, resentment, abandonment, all these things, not feeling secure, that's here in this area. And so then, because this is impacted, the next is going to be impacted. It's your gut pain. It's your, it's just those feelings of constipation, and I don't digest my food very well. It's there. And it moves up into your heart. Now your heart's not open anymore. And now you can't love, and you don't feel love. Then it moves up to your brain. Your brain's not connected anymore. And you're like, I don't have a Wi-Fi signal, right? And it's because of this trauma that you're holding on to, or this stress, this guilt, or whatever it might be, these stored emotions. And so to remove these, to release these, we have to understand how to do it. And so the traditional model of medicine is you go to the doctor to get a pill for the symptom. You got constipation, gut problems, he's going to give you a pill, okay? But he did not fix the problem. You have this tension that's holding in that spine, and that energy area is not able to communicate. So we need to get in there, and we need to stretch, and we need to breathe, and we need to free and liberate this energy. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And so by knowing this is going to set you up for success, because in the next video, we're going to be talking about how your brainwave patterns work, and how to just simply get your brain out of stress in 30 seconds or less, which is going to help free you in itself. So look forward to seeing you in the next video. Remember, we do have a course at the end of this. It'll be launched to you first before it goes live to the public, which is great. The cost and everything, we don't know yet, but we will have that in the last video. So stay tuned. Make sure to stay glued to your social media because you don't want to miss out. I want you to get out of your pain. You deserve to get out of your pain with the beautiful, pain-free living lifestyle. Cheers, friends.